wanna ride the boat. Baby, take control.
What to do, YouTube? It's your boy T-Lee, and I'm back active with crazy reactions to a crazy video. Now this one, get your notes, you know what I'm saying? Get your pencils, get your snacks, because I'm taking y'all to school, because I'm giving y'all a couple facts. You know what I'm saying? This one is top 10 action-based movies on real-life events. So movies that was real-life events. Now, don't say I ain't never teach y'all nothing. I'll try to give y'all some of my gems, you know what I'm saying, that's on this video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get straight to it, you know what I'm saying? Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 action movies based on real-life events. Maybe I should have asked a few more questions.
Don't you think you deserve better? 'Cause I do. Chopper 43 over this remarkable aftermath. We're talking about the heroic work of 2 men.
For this list, we'll be looking at exciting, inspiring, and deadly real-life events that inspired action movies. What is your favorite true story? Let us know in the comments below.
Let's get it.
Number 10, Public Enemies. Based on Brian Burroughs' non-fiction book of the same name, Michael Mann's Public Enemies stars Johnny Depp as American gangster John Dillinger.
I never seen this. Yeah, I never seen this. I gotta see this. My favorite actors are Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors.
This infamous gangster and his gang were notorious
Yeah,
for
see, and I like
numerous
stuff like
bank
that.
robberies. They actually inspired J. Edgar Hoover's evolution of the Bureau of Investigation into the modern-day FBI. The movie was filmed at various historic locations relating to Dillinger's life, including Little Bohemia Lodge and the Biograph Theater. While the filming locations are true to life, the movie took a few creative liberties. These include Dillinger's participation in the 1933 prison break and the conversation between Dillinger and Agent Purvis, played here by Christian Bale.
Probably pretty good from a distance, especially when you got the fella outnumbered. But up close, toe to toe, when somebody's about to die right here, right now, I'm used to that.
Though the film isn't for everyone, it's an altogether solid depiction of organized crime in 1930s America.
Damn, old as
Number
hell.
9, American Made. Tom Cruise is one of the most charismatic leading men in
Haven't
Hollywood,
seen
and
that.
American Made is among his best films in recent years. Cruise plays Barry Seal, an American pilot who became embroiled with the deadly Medellin cartel.
Jorge Ochoa, Carlos Letter, Pablo Escobar. Couple of $1 billion from now, they'd be known as the Medellin Cartel.
He used his flying expertise to smuggle drugs across country borders and eventually became a mole within the cartel for the DEA.
Colonel North wants to prove that commies are dealing drugs. And why am I in the room? Because I'm the gringo who always delivers.
As great as the movie is, it plays fast and loose with the real-life story. For one thing, Barry Seal had a softer physique, not the fit, muscular frame of Tom Cruise. Even director Doug Liman told Vulture that the movie was more, quote, inspired by the stories they learned about Barry than the life of Seal himself. It's hard to argue against the results.
That look good though.
It's been a hell of an adventure.
Look like a good
Sometimes
movie.
a little more than I bargained for. God damn. You try telling me that this ain't the greatest country in the world.
Yeah, looks interesting.
Number 8.
I would definitely
Lone
watch it.
Survivor. Based on the non-fiction book Lone Survivor, the eyewitness account of Operation Red Wing and the lost heroes of SEAL Team 10, this book retells the experiences of Petty Officer First Class Marcus Luttrell. Luttrell is the co-author of the book and the only survivor of Operation Red Wings, a disastrous military mission carried out during the war in Afghanistan.
Right is no good.
4 military SEALs were ambushed during the operation, and 3 were killed. A rescue helicopter was subsequently shot down by an RPG, killing 16 people.
Damn.
Luttrell was awarded both the Navy
Well, that
Cross
ended
and the
fast.
Purple Heart. Though the film isn't necessarily an easy watch given the loss of life, it's an incredible story of perseverance and courage told to moving effect.
Furful head ass boy.
Number 7, Green Zone. Based on the non-fiction book Imperial Life in the Emerald City, Green Zone concerns the titular zone in Iraq. This was an area in central Baghdad that served as the headquarters of the Coalition Provisional Authority, the transitional government body established after the American occupation in 2003.
Okay, sir, I'll give you an example. We rolled into a site, Diwania, last week. Okay, 101st took casualties securing it for us. We got in there and found it was a toilet factory. I'm saying there's a disconnect between what's in these packets and what we're seeing on the ground.
In the film, Matt Damon plays Roy Miller, a character loosely based on Army Chief Warrant Officer Richard Gonzalez, who worked on the film for 2 years as a military advisor to ensure accuracy.
A lot of the learning is done in casual chit-chat, soldiers sharing their real-life experiences.
Was that in 04 or 05?
That was 06. 06. 06.
Damon says that kind of interaction also focuses his mind on the real-life situation in Iraq and the debates back home.
While the film generated some controversy, it also had its defenders, including Michael Moore. He stated on Twitter that, quote,
think
it's been stupidly marketed as an action
I think I've
film.
seen this.
It is the most honest film
I'm not
about
even
the
gonna lie.
Iraq
I think I've
War
seen
made
this.
by Hollywood. Number 6, Fury. Directed by David Ayer, Fury is a war action film about an American tank crew in World War II. The movie isn't based on one particular true story, but was inspired by numerous accounts and non-fiction books.
I'll give me some drink real quick. Good time now.
Of particular importance was Belton Y. Cooper's memoir, Death Traps, which makes a case against the use of M4 Sherman tanks owing to their high casualty rates. Brad Pitt's character, War Daddy, is inspired by Staff Sergeant Lafayette G. War Daddy Poole, a tank commander who served in northern France.
All tanks, War Daddy. Looks like I'm in. I'll lead the column. Let's get us where we're going.
The film also takes inspiration from a real-life Canadian Sherman tank named Bomb that fought straight from D-Day to the end of the war. Second only to End of Watch, this is among David Ayer's best films. Number 5, Walking Tall. A larger-than-life figure, Buford Pusser, wrestled in Chicago under the stage name Buford the Bull before he returned to his home state of Tennessee in 1962. Here, he served as the sheriff of McNairy County, where he became a living legend for his battle against illicit activities in the area, including gambling and moonshine.
I'm down.
Deep Watch 13.
You're not rolling, wise guy.
My money is.
He reportedly survived multiple shootings and stabbings throughout his career. So yeah, his life naturally makes for a very entertaining movie.
All right. Just what the hell do you think you're doing, huh?
While Walking Tall is by no means high art, it's a fun ride, during which you'll need to repeatedly remind yourself that this is actually inspired by true events.
So you couldn't just get out the car and go through the front door.
But it remains the gold standard of Southern
So
vigilante
hostile.
flicks. Number 4,
Hostile.
Pain and Gain. An action comedy directed by Michael Bay and starring Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne Johnson, and Anthony Mackie. Pain and Gain is one of Bay's more reserved and grounded efforts. However loosely based in reality it may be.
Me no answers after you work out before. Do you do it with smoothies, like fruit smoothies, or just like soy milk? Oh, man.
The story is inspired by the Sun Gym Gang, a group of Miami bodybuilders who were linked to crimes like kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The historical inaccuracies earned the film a fair amount of criticism, as did the sympathetic depiction of the real-life criminals.
Daniel was really encouraging about my self-improvement.
I guess it's for all the swole dudes that be in the
Actually,
gym.
I had a friend since Ma died.
You want to go get a beer?
I'm sober.
That's a good thing. Beer's only an expression.
For,
Okay.
That being said, the sheer absurdity of this story paired with the strong performances of its cast, makes Pain and Gain a must-watch. Take it with a grain of salt and enjoy it with a big bowl of popcorn.
He fell. The thing just hit him in the head when he fell down. Tom, please don't.
Oh,
Number 3, Unstoppable. Serving as Tony Scott's final film, aside from posthumous releases, Unstoppable tells the story of a runaway freight train that was let loose in Ohio.
oh, I seen this. This was good as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was kids on this train too. Yeah, this was good.
Connie, the throttle was in notch 8, full power.
Okay, it was 39 cars.
Yeah.
Various preventative measures were attempted, like having the police shoot at the emergency fuel cutoff switch as the train passed by. The event finally ended when an engineer and a conductor, played by Denzel Washington and Chris Pine respectively in the film, caught and coupled the train to a second locomotive.
Chopper 43 over this remarkable aftermath. We're talking about the heroic work of 2 men.
It's a thrilling story, and it was made into a thrilling film that earned the vocal adoration of both Quentin Tarantino and Christopher. And
Buck Hills is on the train the last time I checked. I know I've seen this though.
Nolan.
It's crazy.
Number 2, Black Hawk Down. Another military action movie based on a non-fiction book. Black Hawk Down chronicles the horrifying Battle of Mogadishu, which took place over October 3rd and 4th of 1993.
Why aren't you shooting? We're not being shot at yet. How can you tell? A hiss means it's close. A snap means... Now they're shooting at us!
Serving as part of Operation Gothic Serpent in the Somali Civil War, the mission was to capture 2 lieutenants of Somali General Mohammed Farah Aidid. During the mission, 2 Black Hawk helicopters were shot down by RPGs, resulting in an overnight standoff and rescue mission as the surviving soldiers defended themselves from surrounding Somali forces. Directed by Ridley Scott from a screenplay by Ken
This is
Nolan,
my type of
it's one
movie.
of the most thrilling war films ever made.
This looks so good I actually forgot I was recording. Or maybe I'm just off the tree.
Rarely have viewers been taken into the thick of combat or given a more intimate perspective of soldiers taking fire.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I heard
You
him.
have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Turn on post
Number
notification.
1, Ip Man.
Yep, man. Yee! Did you just see the footwork? Hold on, one more time. Man, cold.
Released in 2008 and starring martial artist and actor Donnie Yen, this Hong Kong film details the life
This
of
is my
Ip Man.
type of.
Ip Man earned renown owing to his status as Grand Master of Wing Chun, and he later earned worldwide popularity when it was discovered that he personally taught film legend Bruce Lee. The movie details Ip Man's experiences during the Second Sino-Japanese War, which spanned a period of 8 years from 1937 to 1945. While the movie earned critical acclaim and numerous awards, it only holds a loose basis in reality, with many changes having been made to add more drama and excitement to the story. Honestly, though, the sheer excellence
That's
of
me
the resulting
blocking all
film
the
arguably
negative energy
justifies
all
the creative
2020.
liberties.
Hi. Get away. Hi.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent...
Alright, and that is it for today. That'll be all. Like and subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. You already know we're on the road to 100K subscribers. Let's get it.
Press start, I passed the moon. To the stars, I see you soon. Yeah, yeah. Took a tap, now I'm going on a cruise.